What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Alright, so in this episode, we got something kind of special we're doing. We are going to go get a Wyvern egg, and I have a secret little trench spot that I found. I don't know if it's super secret, but it's a little Wyvern trench area you can get into without having to fly in. So if you don't want to risk, risk losing your, like, RG, PT, whatever, fly to this point I'm putting on the map. I'll fly there, and then we will go over what is specifically there. But two things happened off screen that were kind of really cool, and I'm not complaining about it at all. Two things, or is it three things? Let me double check. Nope, just two things. So we got this Mastercraft or Ascendant Metal multi-tool from a drop. I'm not sure how I got it. Like I didn't think multi-tools were a thing in like drops, but we got this one. It is a 569.1, and it's got over 4100 durability, which is insane. So I don't know how or why that worked that way, but I'm not complaining. And then we also ended up getting this shotgun that's a 281. It's not a pump, it's a normal double barrel, but it'll work all the same. We've been breeding up the Rexes and the Deinonychuses as well. This is a bred RG from the two, so this one is imprinted to me. So it's slightly better than the other ones, but we do have the Mastercraft B plus Argentava saddle on it. We brought some reusable scuba gear because we do in fact have to go under the water, so this is something kind of interesting that I wanted to show you guys. I found this yesterday while exploring, well, yesterday for me, 2 videos ago for you, I think. One video ago for you when we got the Deinosuchus. So you guys are seeing this after we've tamed the Deinosuchus, that's why we have the Deinosuchus on us. But we ended up taming that Deinosuchus really quickly, bred out one. This one is the closest I could get to a perfect perfect pair baby so far. So we're going to keep this one and use this one for now. But at this moment, we need to get to this spot and go under the water. But other than that, if you guys are enjoying the Ark Survival Ascended content, make sure to like the video, leave a comment down below, and press that big red subscribe button, because that lets me know you guys are actually enjoying the videos. And there's something kind of also really funny that happened. Our last death, as you see, is way down that way. I'll have to show off what happened there at one point in time. I was out exploring, like just flying around on the RG, landed, saw a little hole in the map, decided it would be a good idea to look into it and see what was in there, and it killed me. Instantly obliterated me. I don't know if it was supposed to do that, but it did. So we left it kind of as is. But we added in 2 more creatures. The Anomalocaris is in fact in this, and so is the Lutracampus as well. Both of them are in the world now. We can find them. I have yet to find a Lutracampus at all once. I have found a max level Anomalocaris, though. That we did in fact find. But we are not going to be able to tame one without killing one. So we're not going to take out the 150 when we want to tame the 150. So we got to find another Anomalocaris. And we also did find a 150 archelon. So I'd really like to try to tame one of those in today's video as well, because I think that'd be pretty dope to get an archelon as well as the Anomalocaris, or the Wyvern. The Anomalocaris is on my list of things to get as well, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it today. I legitimately know I said in yesterday's video that there's nothing else I want to tame in the sea. I was incorrect. There's stuff I want to get, but it's also one of those that I have to try to work my way for getting. So let's work our way to that instead of trying to jump into it all at once. So there's the trench entrance. Alright, so the Wyvern trench is right in there. So we got to get in there, but we can enter into it from down here. Let me show you guys. It's actually really cool. Like I said, I found this while searching for astral megalodons. There's 3 caves as well on the map to get all 3 artifacts. We still got to do all those caves. But we found this while searching for the megalodons, and it was actually pretty easy to find, because you come up this pathway here, like sailing up that way, not necessarily sailing, swimming up that way, and you found this little trench entrance, which this trench entrance is kind of nuts. I'll show you guys once we land here. The RG is so slow, dude. I should have brought the PT. Whoop, I fell. We're changing the name of the RG at some point in time, but I haven't just changed it yet. All right, so this is my specific Deinosuchus, fully imprinted to me, 25k health, 700% damage. So let's get in the water, and I will show you guys where this is. Let's drop down. Let's see, what do we got in here? Bassies, Megalodon, Leech. Those are actually tameable. I will show you guys how to tame one of them at some point. It's not like you tame them. Like I said, it's a little different how to get them, but we'll show that at some point going forward as well. Just so if you guys are ever interested in adding one of them to your server, you can. I'll show you guys how to do that. So right over here, there is a entrance. If you go down, only problem is this guy swims so slow down. Up, he's fine. Down, he's terrible. But we gotta go downward here. It is so dark, it's not even funny. But there's a little pathway if you follow down in here. Once we get in here, it brightens up a little bit. It's this way. You can go that way as well, but it's also this way. We gotta get just a wee bit lower. Let's see if I can swim in a slant and maybe increase my drop depth. There we go. There's honestly nothing in here. I haven't seen anything down here, and I've come down here twice already just to make sure I knew that this was clear. There's nothing down here at all. So you'll want to Rex here something apparently. You'll want to swim this direction. This is like, I saw this, I was like, this is so cool. Nakatis added this to be probably for this exact reason. If you don't want to lose your flyer, you can sneak in with a sea tame, which is part of the reason. Oh, there's actually a third creature I want to tame in the sea. I am a complete liar. I've lied about that now 3 times after I tamed this guy. We got the Anomalocaris we want. We got the Seahorse and the Archelon, which, yes, there is a Seahorse. I've seen a couple high levels. I think I saw one 150 before, but I haven't seen it in a little while. So I gotta have to try to find that. It is in fact a knockout tame as well. So you come up through here, raise yourself up, and we are in the Wyvern Trench. We are safely in the Wyvern Trench, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna park you here for safety. We're gonna re-equip our shoes so we can run. We have the reusable tank on us, so we're good there. All we gotta do is just drop down there. So let's find ourselves an egg or two. I know where there's a few. Like I said, I came and scouted this out earlier a little bit just to have an idea of where everything is. Because I know this was overspawned for me before, but when I did that Dino Ep, I think I cleared it. So let's actually do this just in case. Just make it faster and safer. Alright, let's go. Let's fly. Fly through here. We shouldn't aggro anything. If we see any wyverns, we're probably going to have to run backwards. Because we don't really have much that can fight a wyvern. We could try to pull them to the water. I know there's an egg up towards the top. So we're going to have to grab that and then grapple our way down fast is probably what we're going to have to do. Because there's almost no way that we're going to be able to do this on an RG and outrun one of these guys. So we'll have to find the... Unless if there's nothing in here. There is quite possibly no wyverns in here. Because for some reason, not sure why, the past 2 times I've came here to check this area, make sure the spawns are actually working right. Because like I said, I had to wipe it due to the overspawn. There hasn't been a single wyvern in here. There have been eggs, but no wyverns. So let's take a look and see. Hopefully when I did the Dino Wipe the other day, it didn't wipe out the eggs. I think it probably did. But let's float around and look. Right down there is our crocodile, our Deinosuchus. He should be right below us somewhere. So all we gotta do is just drop in that water and we should be fine. Yeah, I think it's right there. Right there he is. Boom. Right there she is, should I say. We just gotta jump straight down once we get an egg. Get in the water, hop on her, and then go swimming. And then we're outie. Oh, yep, there's an egg. I don't want to have Argentavis out, so it'll try to fight anything. Alright, let's hook line up into here really quickly. We'll level you. Oh, that's a 150. I think 180 is max. We'll grab this just in case. And we'll keep our eyes peeled. If we see any wyverns, we're just dipping. I don't see any more. Oop, there's another egg. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for wyverns. Not seeing any anywhere, so we're just going to jack this egg too and then just dip out, probably. There's the entrance. So if any... Ah, it's a level 50. I'll take it just in case. If there are any wyverns, they'll be coming from there. Like I said, I've had a hard time finding wyverns in here. There hasn't been any. There's been everything else but. There's water. Can we hook shot over there? Is that too far? Right there, it's not. Is there anything over in this one? Nope, not a goddamn. Okay, yeah, so there's literally like nothing in this wyvern trench right now. Other than those 2 lightning eggs. Which hopefully those 2 don't spoil. No, they're good. I don't know where anything is. Like in terms of, I don't know why there's no wyverns here. Like they're not even trying to swarm us. We probably could have flew straight in and been perfectly fine. Honestly. I was just overly prepared because I knew it was overspawned at one point. I'm kind of half tempted to fly my way back out. But we're not about to do that, so let's just cowabunga, I guess. There's nothing in here. Ooh. Nice! That was a cheeky little move there, boys. Alright, let's throw back on our flippers just in case. And let's drop back under. So that is the pathway to get wyvern eggs. I almost said megalodon eggs. Wyvern eggs really easy without having to even interact with the wyvern. You come straight up from the water and you've got one. So now let's make our way back out of here. We're not going to just cut back to base. I want to see, what do we got? 150. Okay, so the 150 could be decent. The main reason I wanted a wyvern is to fight the astral Argies. Because wyvern is going to do a lot better versus an astral Argy. I mean, I could use a Rex. Realistically, I could. But wyvern is going to do a lot better versus an astral Argy versus everything else. Versus every other astral, I'm sorry. I literally got a tweet as I was responding to myself. I was in Dokkan that I play, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, the very hit mobile game, I guess they call it. They just did a 10th anniversary announcement yesterday. Today as of recording this, so 5 a.m. today. And they announced the new units for Part 1. And the data miners, which I completely can't stand data miners most of the time. This guy I'm perfectly okay with because he's really cool about it. He's not an ass. He data mined it and found out that the Part 2 Dino is actually... Or Dino? Part 2 unit. I keep saying Dino because I'm looking at the Dino I'm on. The Part 2 unit is actually in the game's coding already. So you can see what it is. And he released it early. He kind of leaked it early. Which he probably shouldn't have done. And Bandai actually snapped at them, not them directly per se, but kind of sent out a collect all email. Ooh, hold on. Lovely you. That's a 135. Do we try to tame this? Let's see if I can get some raw prime really quickly. Raw prime or raw fish meat. I know that they tame by passive, or not passive, by tranks. And I also know that you can in fact net these guys under the water. So it would only take us, how much fish meat? It doesn't say fish meat at all, so I would need legitimately raw prime meat, raw mutton, or superior kibble, which I don't have any of that on me. So let me see. Let me see if I can knock out or take out this leech and see if this thing will give me anything that I could use. Because I don't think he'll argue if I give it raw prime fish meat, but we'll find out. It might not eat fish at all entirely, though. That could be the thing. Okay, raw prime fish 53. Do you take prime fish at all, Seahorse? I don't see it on there. I just see base raw meat. Okay, so maybe we can't tame that right this second. Is there anything on here that we could take out really fast to get it? Oh, right there. There's a baby dillo. 16 pieces is all we need. Let's go back in there and get that seahorse. Where did it go? Right there, there you are. I can use my harpoon gun. Harpoon you really quickly. We do get attacked by things whenever you attack this guy, I've noticed. Like, you get swarmed by things. But I don't think this guy has a headshot multiplier. Because I keep shooting it. And it's not torporing out like any higher. So we're just going to have to keep shooting it. Underwater is going to be really hard to tame this guy. With just a bow and arrow. So what I'm going to have to do is try to pull him towards the shoreline. Or try to get as much. We've only got 2k torpor on this guy. That's terrible. If we had underwater tranks, it probably would have gone up a lot faster, but we don't really have anything good for underwater in general. We have this crossbow, it's a 188, and that's absolutely it. We're not even going to get this guy to 6k torpor. This is going to take a couple tries. Alright, let me stop this. What's attacking me? Uh-oh. No, get away. No, get away, get away, get away. I don't want to hurt you, Seahorse. Mr. Seahorse, I don't want to hurt you. Stop it. Can you come on land? I don't think it can come on land. That kind of sucks. That we can't do a lot of damage to it. Let's level up our health and go back in. Where did he go? Archelons are passive tames. Where did that seahorse go? We might not be able to tame that guy underwater as well as I'd like to. We may have to let him go. I don't see it at all. Oh, there it is. Bro came back for round 2. I missed that. Oh, I'm terrible. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Bro keeps attacking and then running away. None of that. We ain't about to play that game. You're not about to make me waste a freaking net and then run away. Yeah, you can't headshot this guy anywhere. So you just have to trank him out like underwater. It's going to take 10 raw prime, which is going to take a minute. So we'll probably knock him out, fly back to base. Hopefully he can't drown. I don't think he can. But it's Ark, you never know with creatures. We're just going to keep tranking him in the nose. When we get him to close to 11k is when I'm going to kind of worry, 11, 12. I'll have to make sure I net him first. Because there's a good, like how fast they move, I won't be able to catch it with this Deinosuchus. There's no way. I'm trying to trank him as fast as we can, but I don't know how, I think the seahorses are really quick. I think that's the whole point behind them. Is they're like speed horses. They move fast as hell. They zoom. Let's just say they zoom. Come on. Okay, we're at 10k. We probably can get one more shot into him. Yep, we can. Give him a chance to re-net up. So we'll do this, actually. Let's swim away. Take his aggro. He's not doing a lot of damage at all. Pull him up here a minute. Let's reload our net gun. So we should be able to knock him out here next net. Can we get to our base from here? We'll have to go all the way around. Alright, so where did he go? Where did he go? Not entirely sure where he went. Again, shouldn't be torpor running. Not yet, at least. Wow. Is he torpor running? Shouldn't be. Where did it go? Bro just straight up dipped. I think it went this direction, so we'll actually go... It looked like it was going off to the left, so we'll go this way and look. It shouldn't have gotten far, especially with it not torpor running. What level are you? 55, 130, that's a good level. Oh, my nose is running. It shouldn't be torpor running yet. Like, I don't think it is. I don't even know where that went, dude. Where did that guy go? That's nuts. How did I lose a seahorse? I mean, that's relatively easy, because generally they're small. There it is. Nope, that's not it. It's level 95. Where did the 135 go? Bro, that's crazy. Unless if it torpored out somewhere. I got no clue. Absolutely no idea. So I'll probably bring you guys back when either I find it or I head back to base. One of the two. Alright, we're back by base. I'm just checking the water here to see if I can find that Anomalocaris and everything else I saw earlier really quickly so I know what we're doing next. If not, we'll level up those wyverns really quickly. I think the archelon was this way. I can remove this ping point now. I dumped all the meat out of this guy to go faster. What is that? Itchy. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not sure what's going on. It seems like half the water's empty again. Literally earlier today when I was playing, this was packed with stuff. And I'm talking like loaded with sea creatures, jellyfish, everything. Now there's absolutely nothing. Oh, archelon, what level are you? 55. You're a little low for my taste. If I'm trying to tame you, I'm taming a max. Ichthys. If you're wondering why I keep looking at the Ichthys, the Anomalocaris takes the image of the Ichthys. And that's how you can tell which one's which. It'll say the name is not an Ichthyosaur or whatever, not an Anomalocaris. But I'm not seeing anything. Like I said, there was a bunch here earlier, now there's absolutely nothing. There's another sea. Ooh. Oh, okay. This 145 is slightly better. But I'm probably going to pass on him right now. Because I see an archelon over this way somewhere. Where'd that go? Right there. There's the 150. It needs 3 superior kibble. So, it's right here. Okay. So what we're going to do is throw out the RG. Can I pop it up in the air? Is that going to work or no? That's not going to work, is it? Okay, I wanted to do that just to push that guy out of the water. Where is the RG? And hook shot to him. Fly myself back to base fast. Alright, let's get back to base. We know that that's roughly where it is right over there. So we're going to go over and grab ourselves a superior kibble. I think we have 4 of them. So we'll grab that and then just work from there and try to tame that archelon. I don't know if we have an archelon saddle. I'll check. I wanted to get the Anomalocaris as well, plus that seahorse. I just don't think that's possible right this second. So let's just park right here. Oh my, I'm too close to the... Okay, perfect. I guess this works. Boots. I ended up hitting a drop up along the way, getting 2 saddle BPs. Nothing special. But we took them, because why not? We were on the way. Alright, let's run upstairs, drop these BPs off. Alright, hop back down here. And give me 1 second. Alright, we're back. So, that was just the wife calling. She's on her way home from work a little early, so that's perfect. I'll get to spend some time with her. But let's drop our eggs down here. Let these things start doing their thing. They'll get picked up. Are they incubating? Perfect. They'll get picked up by the Dino Depot thing here in a moment. So let's get over here. If I remember right, it was over this direction. So we want to try to get this guy as fast as we can. It's a passive tame. I put it on the on my hotbar. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Man, I feel like I gotta sneeze bad. Sorry about that, guys. My nose is just like getting all runny all of a sudden. I think it's right there. Actually, yeah, it's legitimately right there at the surface. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to hop in. Down a ball you. Drop into here. That's a Surfactinus. Danosuchus, please. Danosuchus, please. We want to try to take this thing out as quick as we can. We don't want to leave this guy near us. Alright. Oh, he's still alive? They heal really quick. Alright. Let's fly over towards this guy really quickly. Fly, swim. And feed him that. That did how much? 80%. My rates must be slightly higher. Because that's going to take 3 kibble to tame that. That's perfect. That's a 150 archelon. I didn't actually check for a saddle either. Probably should have, but it's fine. Let's just tame this guy and get him back to base. And then we'll showcase kind of what the archelons can do. Because they're really, really cool creatures. I have one in my server that I play with my buddies. And they actually do... They're a 4-seater, so when you're in the water... They have, well, clearly 4 seats, so you can take all your friends with you and go around and explore in the ocean. And they're relatively quick in terms of movement, but they don't do a whole lot in terms of damage. So they're just one of those, like, helper tames. And they also create something called archelon algae, which they create passively in their inventory. So let me try to tame this guy real quickly. Oh, am I standing on him? Can I tame you? Oh, wait. Alright, if I could just swim up next to this guy, that'd be great. Yeah, yep, there it is. There's the tame. We got a 224. Let's see what he came out as, stat-wise. 10k health, 11k health, actually. That's pretty good. 58 into food, 48 into weight. That's a pretty solid, it's a pretty solid tame. Everybody ignore the fact that I just threw my Archie out underwater. Ignore that. That didn't happen. None of that happened. You didn't see any of that. That was not my mistake. That was yours. You guys just imagined it. I never threw my Archie out under the water. But let's just get back to base really quickly. I don't know why I got an XP level up from that. Is it because I tamed an archelon for the first time? Is like that how you can work Explorer Notes too on this map? I mean, that's pretty dope if that's the case. Got, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of a little astonished we got it again. I think we got one after the Danosuchus and now after that guy. So that's pretty cool. I know there's an Anomalocaris. I think it's down that way out towards the open ocean more. We'll probably go look in a second. Do we have an archelon saddle? We do not at all. Okay, that's actually a surprise. Archelons are pretty easy to come by usually. Where do I make their saddle at? Archelon saddle is in the smithy. Okay, so let's make one of these. I don't know why I tried to type in my pocket. Okay, let's make an archelon saddle really quickly, and then we'll showcase what this guy can do. So how the archelon saddle works is it is a 4-seater, and it provides oxygen, so you don't even need to have scuba gear when in the ocean anymore. Like, I'll show you exactly what I mean. I just broke my ankles. Whoop, I fell. Alright, let's float back up to the surface here. Toss the archelon. Don't you sink. I didn't put the saddle on you yet. Yep, as you can see, let me put this away with here. I have no tank on me. Is that a Megalodon coming after me? It is. How do you fight? You hit 96 damage. That's pretty decent. I can't complain about that. Hitting 96 damage, but this thing having the ability to create its own oxygen for everybody is fantastic, and I think it's unlimited too. I don't think there's a limit on how much oxygen this thing can create. Does it eat meat though? I don't remember if this guy eats meat or not. We're gonna up its weight a little bit and up its melee. I think 10k health is pretty good, I'm gonna assume. But we have this little archelon air bubbles activated in the bottom right corner. It is digesting, so it must eat fish meat. No, it doesn't look like it's going down at all. A saddle for your archelon provides oxygen. There's archelon algae as well you can make. I don't know how to make it. I think it just naturally secretes in its inventory. This guy actually does move pretty quick, honestly. I can't say. I was saying earlier how I don't feel like it moves too fast. I may have been incorrect. Let's put the scuba goggles on just so we could see a little better under the water. But this guy's humming along really quickly. And you could fit 4 people on one of these, and you could explore the ocean. They have some pretty good armor, too, because of the fact that they are giant turtles. So they actually can hold out pretty well. I think they need to kill... or I hate using that term, but that's what they need to do. They need to take out these guys to really utilize their archelon algae. I'm not sure how they produce. You can passively tame these guys with the... Does he one-shot this thing? Did he just do 10k or 1,000 damage on that? 26... What do you eat? Do you eat biotoxin? Do you eat raw fish meat? What do you eat? I have no clue how to tame one of these guys. It's biotoxin. Okay. Or not how to tame one of these guys. How to use one of these guys. They eat biotoxin, which that is nice. And this one is a, what, female. So let's see if we can find a high-level male to have a breeding pair. We're not going to probably do anything cool with it, honestly. Oh, it gets an archelon buff. It gets a... What's that thing on the top right? Jellyfish killer buff. Oh, so it gets a buff for hitting more damage after killing a jellyfish. Okay. So this guy is like the Megatherium of the ocean, honestly. This is the Megatherium of the ocean, which that's insane, actually. Because if you have 4 players riding this, the other one's shooting arrows, and this guy just biting everything up, that's actually pretty cool, honestly. I'm not gonna lie on that one. I want to see. Let me eat this jellyfish really quickly. Come here, jellyfish. 2,600. How much of my damage? I should have realized that by how much that little weird powder we had floating out of the back of us. They don't necessarily float backwards. 248. That's not bad. We're actually going to put some extra into his melee, because hitting 248 is pretty decent, especially for being a turtle. Like, that's nuts. And if all you need is a jellyfish to really maximize your potential, that's pretty easy to come by. They're usually all over the ocean. Yeah, let's do that. Let's level up its melee a little bit. It's got high stamina. 3,900? Let's see. What causes its stamina to go down? Oh, wow. Not really much, but 3,900 is really good. I just want to see something really, really quickly. If I hop off the saddle... Can I passenger seat this? Oh! So that's how it works. You leave the algae on it, you leave these guys out, and they passively produce the algae here. So I could just sit in a passenger seat. That is cool. I've never messed around with one of these guys, truly. Like I said, I have one on the other server, but it's usually just me on it, so I don't get to see that. So I lay down in the middle, and then there's 4 other seats. So I could have 5 people on this with me, technically. That is insane, and then I could just dip under the water, and we've got the oxygen buff. So we don't even need scuba gear. So if you want to, in my opinion, if you're planning to get wyverns, tame one of these guys, go ahead and go deep sea diving, tame one of these, and then make your way... Why are we getting chased by mantas? mean, I'm not going to complain about some free XP, because this guy hits pretty hard. What attacks do you have? I think it's only right trigger. Because I'm pressing left trigger and I'm not seeing anything. We're hitting pretty hard on everything. 70 damage and then 104 against the Megalodon. The archelon must be a target in the ocean, and I don't see why. They're not an easy thing to take out with 10k health. Not at all. $10k health is not something you want to just generally scoff at and fight. Alright, this guy's boosted now because he's got an ally. But this guy hits hard, though. I don't understand. For what it is, hitting 68 to 70 damage or higher, and then if you're, like, boosted from fighting a jellyfish, you actually can do quite a bit of damage with this. And as you can see, I don't have a great saddle on it, and this guy's holding his own against 2 Megalodons. But just imagine if you have like a friend on the thing with you, shooting arrows at it, shooting undersea darts, whatever. You could easily be fighting one of these guys off. No question. Alright, now we got some more power. Yeah, see, 112. See, that's pretty good. I'm actually going to up your health a little bit so you don't die too fast. Let's take the Megalodon teeth. Let's take this biotoxin really quickly. Drop everything in you. I should have probably taken that hide, huh? But not terrible. Honestly, that's a pretty good tame. I'm thoroughly enjoying using this guy. I'll probably have to start next video off specifically finding the Anomalocaris, because this could take forever for me to find one of these guys. Especially in this huge deep ocean. Because like I said, I've seen one. I just haven't seen it in a while. So it could have died because they're relatively aggressive creatures too. But alright, let's float our way back to base. Archelon, really cool. Do enjoy using it. Would prefer to have a mate boosted pair or an imprinted one to see what they can really do and actually get an Archelon saddle. Instead of having just used this one I made that's only 25 armor, then we could really see what it can do. But, I mean, that's probably... This is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. Let's go back and look at our Wyvern and see what it is. And then we'll wrap up the video there, because we got to wait for that thing to mature. Unless if it's already matured, because it's probably got picked up and then put inside the Dino Ball, so it probably has mostly matured already at that point. And next episode, we'll more than likely make our way towards that mountain you see in front of us and try to scale that and see what's on the top, because you can see there's a mausoleum-looking thing up there. But we'll actually do it on foot, probably on the Thyla. See if we can get all the way up there on top of the Thyla. See what's up there. Because I haven't really, there's a couple areas I've wanted to explore. That being one of them. Specifically, that being one of them, before the new add-ons come out. Like, I want to hit up a lot of this stuff before... Oh, excuse me, my nose is running terribly, so it makes my voice sound all nasally. Before the new area drops with the King Titan and everything, I really want to explore all that and make sure we fully explored, or damn near close fully explored, the rest of the area. So it's not like, oh hey, now this new area drops, let's forego everything we've done. I want to at least have the areas done. And I want to face the late Medusa at least once. So these guys, what's also cool about them, it can break trees, but they also come on land. And they can just chill here. They don't dry out, they don't anything. They could just stay here on land. So let's actually head on up here fast. Do I even have my scuba on me? Yeah, we're gonna go drop that off here in a minute. Open up that door. For some reason this door is open. I'm struggling to get the right level Edmontonias yet. Still don't have the main one we want. Alright, let's take this egg. Let's take this egg. Crack, 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 crack. And crack. We are looking for... We got 2 male wyverns. Of course we did. So for Rexes and all these guys, what we are looking for levels are... We're looking for a 248 Edmontonia. Nope, not at all. A 236 Deinosuchus. There's a 234. I may have to look at that one because that one might be the closest to what we can actually get. So I may have to keep that one. And for the Rexes, we're looking at a 246. So none of these are good. The baby Wyverns are both kind of... This one's alright. That one's kind of terrible. So we're just going to kill all these. And let's throw the baby Wyvern out and see what... I just threw my phone along the floor somehow. Let's throw the baby Wyvern out and see what that looks like. Not bad. Colors are pretty cool. They're pretty bland. But that'll more than likely be it for this episode, guys, because this guy's going to take a while to mature. And I don't want to sit and hold you guys here while waiting for him to mature. So I will see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended, when we will be ascending that mountain right there behind us and hopefully seeing what's up top. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys then.